Welcome friends, welcome to our channel, and in this tutorial we are seeing HTML tutorial for beginners. In this video we will be creating a simple web page with the help of very basic HTML element that we have learned till now. So before we start in this video, let's see what we saw in our last video. In our last video we saw about the semantic of the HTML. This is a very important concept of semantic because this is basically the structure of the website, how the website will look like, how the people will find information on this. So basically basically we can use the header tags. Okay, we first have a header tag, then we have the navigation, then we can use side tags, then we can have main tags and a footer tag. With the help of all these things we will be structuring our website so that it looks good and understandable to the viewers and to the developers both. Okay, so this is a very important concept that we will be using in our videos. So let's move on to the next video, and let's start implementing all these things we have learned in our simple web page. So I am just creating a new page here, say sample.html. First the boiler code. Okay, first the title. Okay, I'll just close this thing and I'll preview this page. I'll just close this one. Okay, so what is the title of this page? Can be, it can be sample web page. Okay, so the title has come in the body section. Now it is a good practice to first write how the structure of the your HTML is. First we will be writing about that tag. First we will be having header section here. Then we will be having a section for navigation. Then we will be having a, say, main section. Then we can have a footer section. Inside these we can have various sections, subsections. Like in the navigation we will be having multiple elements. In the main we can have another sections, you can say section 1, or we will be having 3 sections, say. So okay, 3 sections we will be using. In the footer we will be writing some say a paragraph we will be writing. Okay, in the header. Okay, in the header first the heading will be coming, there is no doubt about it. So I'll be using a h1 here. I'll say like amazon.com. Okay, so this heading we can use. Okay, now in the navigation section what all things can be there? If I go, okay, so you can see that this is the Amazon. Right now we have used this header where we are using amazon.com full, we are writing only amazon.com. Then we are using this navigation section. Okay, so there are various anchor tags here, and these can be created here. So let's create it on our this one. So basically these are unordered list and the anchor tags. So first anchor tag, where it will be taking to. Right now it is not taking to somewhere. I'm just giving it a dummy one. Anchor tag is like I can say buy, and what else is there? Buy again, customer service. Then similarly I'm using another anchor tag, and one more. I can use even home. Then contact us. Okay, so you can see how we have aligned our section here. Okay, so this navigation menu is done, and these are clickable. We have used anchor tags, we have seen how the anchor tag works. So anchor tag will make it go to this link. Right now this link is dummy, however these links are made. So this is the main section, it is done. Now in the section, okay, in the section we can write paragraphs here. use paragraph tags. So this is first section. Okay, so in another one we can create a heading here, say S2 for section 2, and we can use a p tag here, and I can say this is second paragraph, second section. Okay, okay, and similarly we will be using it here also in the section 3. Okay, so this is basic I have made in the 3 sections we have made. Okay, now in the footer section, what you want to write, you can say copyright, copyright. Okay, and how we write it, we use ampersand, copy, and this one. So this symbol has come, we can write the name here like sample web page. Okay, so this is done, this is the footer section is done. Now if I want to even style it, we can use styling here. Okay, so to show it a little bit clearly, I'm using some, I can use some styles, but right now I have not taught you about style, so I'm not just showing it here. But this is the way you can create a simple website. Okay, like if I say we create, so we can create all these things. Suppose we want to create a another, let's create a live example of, I will say, HTML website. Let's make it. Okay, and what we can write in the headings here, we can write the topics about the writing topics we have used, like we have used heading, then we have learned about paragraph, then we have learned about id and classes, we have learned about semantics, and a lot more. So let's just write about, first I am just writing about all these 4 sections I am creating. So let's create it. Okay, even I can give a id to this one, so that we can go, oh, I'll just give it once. Okay, in the first section, let's talk about heading, and this is heading. Okay, so in this heading I am using about headings. Okay, so this is the first section about heading, I'll just remove it. What type of headings are there? So there are 6 type of headings we can use, so I'll just write it here. uh, Paragraph tag, there are 6 type of heading in HTML. Okay, okay, so I have write it here. Okay, this thing we have written. Now we can have a list, and this will be ordered list. Okay, because there are 6 headings we have used. In the ordered list, I'll use list items here, and it is, I'll say h1. Similarly, I'll be writing about h2, h3, h4, h5, and h6. So 6 type of headings we have used: h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, and h6. We can write even something more about it, like how the heading looks like. Okay, you can just write it here. So these are numbers also. Ordered list we have learned, and ordered list I have shown you. List I have shown. We can even use the image here. Some, if I say in the main section we have, okay, in this, okay, I can use even image here. I'll show you in the bottom one how we can use the image also. forward section is done. Okay, so this is first thing is done, heading, and the second section we have made paragraphs. So this will come at paragraph. So I'll write paragraph can be created with the help of p tag. Now I have to use element here because I cannot use greater or less sign here. So I'll say less, then p, then again ampersand sign greater than and s2, and then with the help of this tag we can use. Okay. So paragraphs can be created with the help of p tag. So paragraph is done. So third thing is id and classes. So let's make it also. Third section we have used id and classes. Okay. Okay. So this is the third section for id and classes. Now there are IDs. If I say I give something like this, okay, if I'll make it anchor tag, if I make it and give it a ID and say I give it like 1 2, no, I'll say ID, or I'll say ID and classes, and the content will be ID and classes. Okay, and the similar thing I'll just make it. If I want to move here, like if I move it here in this heading section, equal to say ID or heading, also heading, headings. Okay, and the same ID if I use it here. Okay, so okay, that is gone. This paragraph tag and then this anchor tag. Okay, it's correct. I think the page is not loading. Okay, I'll just reset it. Okay, the anchor tag has not come. Let's see what is the mistake here. Anchor tag id href. Okay, so I think this, okay, this will not be a id, this will be a href. Okay, the link where we want to move to. Now I have used a hashtag and heading here. That means whenever like this h come, whenever I will click on, I should name it headings. Okay, headings. Whenever I will be clicking on this, the page should come at this heading. So this is basically inline linking we have done. So I can just show it with an example here. I'll just copy this section here and I'll paste it. Suppose our page is very lengthy, so you can see we have to scroll through it, and we have given somewhere how to learn about headings. This tag we have created, so we should use some other things, or I'll say heading section is for headings, suppose. Okay, so if I click on this, so this will come to this page. You can see this has moved from, if I click on this, this has come here. So this thing, even inline linking we have used here. Okay, similarly we can use like one more thing, we can use image tag also we can use. I'll just show you how to use the image tag here. If I want to use image tag, I'll use image src, and I can use like sam.png. I can give it a height of say 400 pixels and self-closing tag. So image also we have used. So all these things we can use, and we can create a simple website as we have created here, a very simple website here, HTML website, where we have shown how to use headings, how to use paragraphs, how to use ID and classes, and what is the semantic of the page. So this was all about creating a simple website. In the next videos, we will be learning a lot more about HTML, a lot more websites. So thanks for watching my video. Happy coding.